Myke, tell me about your rugby journey. Where did it all begin for you?
So started here at Maidenhead when I was a kid. Played since I was a teenager here. Came back properly for senior rugby early 20s and been here since, over 10 years ago. So I moved to London but still come back and play my hometown club.
Maidenhead boy through and through. Have you never been tempted to go over to Windsor?
No, never been tempted. Sometimes I think, I could do without the commute and go to a local club, but I can't really do it. Love it down here, love the boys, and I think we're building something as well. So, yeah.
I have to ask, what's it like having a World Cup winner in Will Greenwood on the sidelines giving you guys advice?
Yeah, so to be honest, on game day we don't really see it as much, but in training is when we really kind of notice it, I think, and also in between sessions. He's constantly pushing us to better ourselves, which is brilliant. You will finish a training session and think that's it, done, and before we know it, we're all on the line doing extra fitness, which is great. Not at the time, but he's just constantly pushing us and constantly getting us to up our standards. And then, after training, off days, he's ringing us, texting us, saying, "Try this, do this, boys, look at this move." He'll send us like video clips of analysis from international games, say, "You boys can do this move." So it's surreal. Like, well, definitely at first, but now it's pretty normal. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Quickly tell us about that coaching session with Eddie Jones as well. What was that like?
Yeah, so I was amazed at just kind of how almost simple it was. So he focused on three main things in the session, and that was it. It was just demanded high standards. There was no sympathy. So drop ball, that's it, turnover, you're gone. There was no okay, play on guys, have another go. It was pretty brutal. So the standards had to be high, otherwise you didn't get the ball. And you could, within 5-10 seconds of meeting him, you can see why people run through walls for him. Like, he's a pretty cool guy. Yeah.
Let's talk about the season.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these 2 losses first.
Yeah.
What happened and how did you end up on the wrong side of a very close defeat?
Yeah, so if we talk about the one just gone, Old Pat's pretty unlucky, I think. In some ways, I think we lost it in the first half. We were going downhill and definitely dominated the game. 2 of their tries ran in from 60-70 metres from our mistake. So instead of going in 15-0, 15-3 up, we went 15-12 up to play against the slope, and then we had 3-4 players down at one time, injured, yellow card, conceded 2-3 tries, but came back, nearly nicked it, got 2 bonus points, and they've got to come here. So, I don't think they'll leave here with 2 points.
Despite the 2 losses, you have got off to a flying start. You've already notched up 41 points.
Yeah.
What's the target for this year?
Champions, want to win the league. Yeah, I mean before the season started, we sat down and in a carry house, senior players with Greenwood, and said, right, we'll aim for top 2. But we've got off to a good start, and there's no reason now, looking at our fixture list, looking at the way we performed, why we shouldn't be targeting the championship. And that's certainly what we're all pushing towards now, definitely.
In order to win the championship, you need to beat Oxford Harlequins this weekend.
Yeah.
How are the boys prepared for them, and what are you expecting Oxford Harlequins to bring to the table? So
we're definitely not taking them lightly. The form book would probably suggest it would be a relatively easy win for us. We're not looking at it that way at all. They rocked up here last year when we were undefeated, and they beat us. It was our only loss here last year, 8-3. So they tend to up their game for us. They've got a big pack. And they've got a couple of really pacey backs. I know their 13's pretty tricky. So they'll come here and it'll be a tough game. So we will not be taking them lightly.
Myke, really appreciate the time. Best
Thanks, mate. Cheers, pal. Take care.